welcome back to the channel today. My name is Els and welcome back to another YouTube video. Hi guys, hello. How are you guys doing today? Chainsaw movie officially announced its tickets yesterday. I don't know about other countries, but I currently got my ticket for my early screening because I paid for Crunchyroll. And since I'm paying for it, I'm gonna milk the fuck out of the benefits as much as possible. So hi guys, hi. If you guys already know, Chainsaw Man is coming out, but today's video is not gonna be about Chainsaw Man. It's gonna be about something else, like I usually do. Because Wednesdays are just random things I can do. Sometimes I just say it's on one day, sometimes not. If you guys don't already know, my name is Celis. I talk about anime related things, anime content, vocaloid, all that shit. I'm a weeb channel, basically. Hello, hi. If you found the right place, if you're a weeb, I'm here. Hi. So yeah, hi fellow weebs or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. Hi, I'm a weeb channel and I talk about anime stuff whenever I want to. And I can do whatever the fuck I want in this channel because it's an anime channel and I can talk about anime. Anyone's free to do whatever the hell they want, legally. But hi. That was a way of an intro, but yeah. Chainsaw Man, disclaimer before I start on the video. Chainsaw Man tickets have been announced in the United States. It's early screening for the United States for whatever reason. Like, I'm actually shocked by that. Actually really shocked by that. So, I was able to get the tickets because I paid for Crunchyroll. So, let's see it on a Wednesday night, so you guys already know what the fuck Friday's gonna be. Moving on from that fucking bit. Hey, I talk about Vocaloid. I mentioned that in my little intro thingy. I talk about Vocaloid a lot. I have like a whole playlist in the bottom. I actually, funny thing, because I think no one noticed it until like maybe last week, but I think Saturday I decided to do playlists of each category in my channel because they were getting a little bit messy, and I was looking at other channels and there's like you can categorize each like thing in your channel, but I guess since I'm not monetized or like I'm not big enough, they won't let me do that, and I'm not, and I wanted to make it look pretty, okay? So I just like kind of customized my channel to popular videos, regular videos, and the short term in the bottom, and then the posts. And then I did like different playlists and stuff. It took me a little bit, but I was able to do it. So I talk about Vocaloid. I have like, at the time of this recording, like 20-30 posts about Vocaloid. So I know I talk about it quite a bit on this channel. So today's video, since you guys probably clicked on it, I want to talk about English songs in Vocaloid. I think I mentioned a little bit, but I mentioned more of the Japanese aspect because I listen to a variety. I just like whatever the fuck sounds good. That's just my fucking that's my cup of tea. I don't give a shit. I listen to all sorts of music, so hence why I like K-pop, and I mentioned it very, very briefly, but I don't talk about K-pop. I talk about anime. I don't think I really talked about English Vocaloid songs or stuff like that, or I don't know if people know where to start on English, because it is a rabbit hole. Again, both sides are a rabbit hole. Vocaloid is a rabbit hole in general. So in today's video, I want to talk about like a good beginner video, like some song, like different songs you can start getting into in like if you want to get into listening to English songs in Vocaloid. So I am now punching you guys. I don't know why I have fists. So as always, every time I do something like this, I always write down the songs and like the notes because I just don't want to miss anything. Another disclaimer though is that if I have mentioned these songs that I'm very much 100% certain that I mentioned it because I think I might have one in here, then I'm kind of iffy that I even mentioned it back then. But if I mention, like, let's say the appetite of the people pleaser that I talk about in my Flower Vocaloids video, I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not going to talk about it because I already did talk about it. It is English as well. If you're interested in that, you know, you should check it out. But if I mention it in my prior video and I 100% know that I mentioned it, I'm not going to mention it in this video. These are the beginner songs if you really want to get into English Vocaloid songs. Again, Vocaloid is very subjective to whoever's listening to it. Like, I know a lot of English songs like in Vocaloid per se. Gumi is heavily in that field and a lot of people like Gumi. I like Gumi. I know some people that don't. If you're not a big Gumi fan, maybe this is not going to be a video for you, but again, it's very subjective. I'm a Flower girly all the way. And Flower does have some good ass songs in Vocaloid, like in English, but I already mentioned them in my Flower video, so I'm not gonna probably mention them again in this video. So that's a little bit of disclaimer. if that's confusing. I'm sorry. I just got out of work and my social battery is kind of all over the place. So we're gonna get into it before it fucking dies. So hi. So right off the bat, I want to talk about this one song that I think this is probably one of the beginner songs, especially if you play Project Sekai. This is, I think, the free song or one of the first songs you play is Copycat from Gumi. The producer is Circus P. It's one of the first English songs I ever heard of. It's been here for a hot minute. A Copycat from Gumi from Circle P is very much a notorious English song. Like, you should check it out if you haven't checked it out yet, bro. I'm just saying. Then another notorious Vocaloid song that I want to talk about is Echo from Gumi. Again, Gumi is going to be a very used term in this video because Gumi does have a lot of notorious beginner Vocaloid English songs that people use her for, because her voice bank is very much inclusive for any language. So it's gonna be, you're gonna hear her name a lot in this fucking video. Sorry, I'm stuttering. And the producer for this song is Crusher P. From what I know, those two are like very much big in the English Vocaloid community, them and Ghost. So you're gonna also hear their names a lot. Again, they're beginner, but they're still fucking good. When I say beginner, I'm not saying like, oh, these are like only beginners can listen to it if you're getting to Vocaloid. No, I'm still listening to the songs as we speak. I will always go back to them. It's just a good way just to get introduced to it, if that makes any sense. I'm not saying, oh, I'm beginner, so if you've been listening to Vocaloid English songs, you can never listen to it again after. I'm not saying that shit. Vocaloid, again, it's very much appreciated. I'm not saying you can't listen to it again. Please. Producers are very much big, especially in the English Vocaloid community. So Crusher P, Circus P, Ghost, Kura, whatever the fuck you call that name. Very big in the English dom of Vocaloid, you know? But Echo, I think it is actually the most famous English Vocaloid song in this list. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I'm not that big researcher. I'm not gonna be going in and counting the views per second. There's like some channels like that, and I give them so much props for doing all that work for me, because I could never. But I do applaud those YouTubers that do all the extra work and keep monitoring that shit, because I just found out like Young Girl A, like Song from Rin and stuff like that, just became the #1 views like Vocaloid songs ever in YouTube, when like last year it was like Goodbye Declaration from B Flower. I'm like, oh shit, like they on that shit. I'm not. So if you guys want to check those videos out, like you could really be like top view Vocaloid songs. It will be one of the first videos, and they're very interesting. I like the details. I'm not doing all that shit. I'm just gonna say good beginner video. Echo, check it out, please. Speaking of being one of the top English Vocaloid producers and stuff, this is from Ghost. Honey, I'm Home from Dex. That's the Vocaloid voice bank that was used for it. It's also a fun fact that their actual voice provider for the voice bank did a cover of the song because of how popping it was during the time. This song is very much heavily biblically referenced if you're into the Bible, but it's very dark, and I think you guys should check it out because I actually really did enjoy this song. I also had like a weird little dance when I was in high school about it, but we're not going to talk about those embarrassing times ever. So we're going to move on. Honey, I'm Home. From the next song on the list, that's from the same voice bank, is Breathe from Circus P. I just like the breathing aspect. I don't know. This is why I like B Flower a lot, because they make her breathing very realistic, and when they do that a lot in like other songs with other providers, I'd be like kind of high-key simping a lot of it. They also did that, like they also did a cover, like their original song with another voice bank, and that was Pico. And I'm not gonna talk about Pico because I always be sad every time I talk about Pico. But Breathe from Dex from Cyber P, you guys should check it out if you haven't checked it out. Now the next song I want to talk about on the list, I think I might just bundle all their songs in, because I just noticed I have a lot of songs on the beginner list. But listen to any song from Kira. Like I put on the list Circle, like that's one of their songs. I put Machine Gun. I also put Monster. Those 3 songs. I also like Piece of Art from them. I also like Games. I also like Burn Me Down. Like any of their songs really are just fucking masterpieces. But if I could just say anything, just listen to Kira in general, because I think a lot of their songs are like fucking popping. So please listen to them. They mostly use the Gumi voice bank, I noticed. So if you're also a big Gumi fan, fucking check it out. Doesn't hurt to check them out. It doesn't hurt to watch it. And if you don't like it, at the end of the day, this video is very subjective. Everything I say is very subjective. It's not objective any ways possible, if that makes any sense. But please check out. I love those 3 songs that I just mentioned, but I also like, I listen to a lot of Kira, so please check it out. Last song from the popular 3 producers I mentioned, because I've been just talking about these 3 producers plus Kira, is Lie from Luca. That's a new voice bank that we haven't mentioned in the video yet. Luca, Lie, I think it's a very heavy song that if you listen to it, you're like, damn, that has a lot of emotion, despite it being from a voice provider, from a voice bank. I think that's one of the hardest songs, because you can relate so much to the song, even if you've never been in a relationship like that. I think Lie is very much it's heavy, so please go check it out. Okay, I'm done with the main 3 producers. I just checked on the list. I'm done dick riding them. We're gonna move on to other producers so everyone else can breathe from Gumi and all that shit. So let's go. The next song on the list is from this fucking art right here. Confessions of a Rotten Girl from Sawtown. I think that's how you say the name. If not, I don't know how to say the producer's name. Miku sings this song. I think this song is fucking hilarious. Like, first of all, the melody is crazy, and when I listened to it, I was like, what the fuck? But it was like, it grows on you. And I like the art, because I just thought that was so funny how Miku's just a gooner. This whole song is about being a gooner, like for Miku, especially in the yaoi community. I'm assuming, again, I'm not really good with names. The producer's name is called Sawtown. Hopefully it's called Sawtown. If not, I don't fucking know. So, but if you haven't listened to Confessions of a Rotten Girl, please go check it out. Next song on the list that I'm gonna talk about is actually, I'm super surprised because this is in a Project Diva game, and Project Diva games are all Japanese songs. So when I saw this and the Project Future Tone game, I was so shocked. I was like, what the fuck? They have this song? Like this, I think this is probably the only English song that I have seen on the Project Diva games ever. And the song we were talking about is Dive. Luca is the voice that sings the song, and it's from AV Techno. That's the producer's name. Correct me if I'm wrong, that's what I see everywhere, unless they have like a Alibis and shit like that, like Kenshi with Hachi. Like Hachi is Kenji, and if you're there, you're there, okay? But this song, it's about isolation. I took it, at least in my opinion, I took it as someone being isolated. I also like the beat. I don't know why. I like when I can barely understand vocaloids. Because I can understand them, but I can't understand them at the same time. Think about that. When you can't understand something, but you do at the same time. And that's why I'm fucking single. Now, this is a Vocaloid I haven't mentioned in a lot of the songs ever that I talk about Vocaloid. And I think I should do an appreciation video of this Vocaloid. This Vocaloid is underappreciated. We're talking about Kaito. And the song that Kaito has sang is Funk B Junk B from Funk B Junk Big. That's just a song you have to experience. I cannot say any words to that song. This song, I think, is a hand-down masterpiece in the fucking Vocaloid community. Now, last song on the list, because I felt like I've been talking for a hot minute, and you're gonna be like, this is not a beginner list of Vocaloid English songs, but I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Is Gacha. Voice banks is Miku and Gumi, while the fucking producers are Gia and Kira. I know I said Kira at the beginning of the video, but we're gonna talk about them now. That song it entered the Hall of Fame. You have to listen to the song. There's no way you cannot listen to the song. The song is very good. You should check it out. So yeah, that's really it for the list. I'm done. This is a good beginner song. I just got out of work, so I know I sound weird. I don't know, I feel like I can't really talk. It's one of those days. So today, it's not a good day. But I am single. Please, someone love me. I'm just kidding. But thank you guys so much if you watched the end of the video. Again, Chainsaw Man. I know I talk about it in the beginning of the video, but Chainsaw Man. Anyone go watch that movie? Let me know. Comment down below. Friday's coming up. If you guys don't already know, I post Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays every fucking week, unless there's a family emergency called Stray Kids fucked me up at a concert, so I can't post the next day because I'm about to kill myself. Like, not kill myself, but I'm about to like have a heart attack. I'm having the concert depression. That was like the emergency. Deadass. I wish I was not joking. I did like a post saying I can't post because Stray Kids post concert depression was not it. Yeah, so there's times like that, but most of the time, every week I will post those days. There's nothing else for me to talk about, so yeah, please go watch Chainsaw Man. Non-sponsored, by the way. I'm gonna get that fucking bucket from Pochita. I swear to Jesus Christ, I will fight for that bucket. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you on Friday. Bye, guys.